Hey Facebook. I mean, hey YouTube. Sorry. um, I want to talk to y'all real quick. Explain to y'all the meaning of what backyard stands for. Because I don't know if y'all ever look at my channel and be like, "Yo, this dude is calling a brand his brand backyard. What the hell does that stand for? What does that mean?" Okay, so it all started when I was like 18, 17 years old. Um, I was 17 or 18 years old. I pretend that I think I said this in the video before, but I really probably said it too fast. I said it too fast. I really didn't you know, put it down pat. I just said something and then I went to the next story. Next subject. Sorry, I'm not sweating, but I'm just wiping off this grief off my face. Um, so when I was 11, no. I think I was like 17, 18 years old. It gotta be. But anyways, I had always, but now I pretended that I had a record company. I had artists that was under me, and we was doing concerts, we was going on tour, we was doing everything, blah 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 blah. I had this big ass imagination in my mind that this record company existed, and it was called, before it was called Backyard, it was called Boys Backyard. Boys Backyard. That was the name of it. And I was representing that name to the fullest when I was in high school. It started off when I was in high school. No. I think middle school. I think I was middle school. I think that's when it started. And then it started in again. So I just had this big ass imagination in my head. You know, when you're a kid, it's cute. When you're an adult, when you're a teenager, it's cute. It's not cute, it's understandable. You had a dream. You had something in your mind that was like a reality. It felt like it was real. Of course, it felt like it was real. Come on. It didn't start it didn't start feeling like a dream. I didn't want the brand to be a pretend record label until I got introduced. Like I said before in my videos, if y'all watch my videos, y'all go back to my videos. I was pretending that I was in. Not pretending. I started off rapping when I was 13 years old, and that was with my old foster father, David's brother. And I told y'all that David and his brother his brother Jonah were the only two that was interested in, hip hop music world and, R&B, Michael Jackson, Jeffrey Osborne, so on so forth. All right, so that's how but that's when it started, and then I was like, you know what? Maybe this could work out. Maybe I can actually be a rapper. I'm young. I'm 13 years old. But like I said in my in my videos, man. Like I said in one of my videos, I gotta go back and see which video I said it in. It didn't work out. Like, it really didn't work out at all. So if it didn't work out with one person, it ain't gonna work out with the second person. But I was like, how is this gonna happen? Like, how am I ever gonna make this a reality? Like, how am I really going to have this big old huge fantasy dream of mine of being something because I got introduced to it, and now I really want it to exist? It couldn't exist. I was too young. I didn't, like I said, I didn't have the finance, I didn't have the money, I didn't have the income. I was in high school, I had a disability, and I let my disability, um, I let my disability like stop me from doing everything for real. Like stop me from pushing, like moving forward in anything. But, but like I said, y'all, the name started when I was really started when I was like 17. At first, I didn't want it to become a record label. At first, I wanted to be let it become a gang name. I was like, oh, it's a gang now. I had a black and white bandana, and I remember my old foster brother, may he rest in peace, Devontae, was like, "Yo, why you got a black and white bandana?" I said, "Oh, because I want to be in the gang now." I did anything. It's like I had my whole life. I was like, I wanted to do something because number one, had a curfew. Well, actually, yep, had a curfew. You're talking about a person who's 19 years, who's 18, 17 years old, have a curfew. Didn't have friends. Didn't have friends to go out with. Didn't have friends who had cars or nothing like that. Didn't have friends. But, like I said, I was just doing any old thing to try to get attention, or either I was just doing any old thing because everybody else was doing it. Simple as that. But the name, Boys Backyard, was the name first. And I was like, this is going to be... I had made up all this, like, rap artists, rap names that people probably hear nowadays, to this day. Young Greasy, Dope Boy, Kitty Cat, Big T, Pretty Boy, what those names I made up? I made up hella names. And those was names that was in my, like, it was in my head. Like, those was the names that I was rocking with. I was like, well, I own a record label per se. It's in my mind, it's in my dream, it's in my mind, it's my imagination. This is my imagination, this is mine. So it's in my head. And I carried on for a while. I didn't really, and I carried on through high school. Then when I graduated at the age of 21, because I was in the disability program, I carried it on in community college, which was CCBC in Orange Mills. I carried on to do that. Then I carried it on again. And then when I turned 21 and went into the disability living program, I carried it on, started over again. And then I used to record myself on SoundCloud, which whenever you guys get a chance, please go on SoundCloud and type in Lil Tim, Hands on the Wheel. When y'all find that, let me know in the comments what you think about that, because that's an old rap. How I spit now, how I was spitting then, is nothing compared to how I spit and rap now. Just let y'all know that. So don't say, hey man, it sounds the same, because it don't. Because that raps, my rhymes back then, man, nobody would never sign me. I wouldn't even have the balls to ever compete with anybody in a rap battle if I ever did that. You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, like all seriously though, that was the backyard. Is kind of a symbol of It's kind of like something that I created in my vision. That was my vision. That was my no. Boys Backyard was my vision. That was something that I wanted to do. It was a dream. It was a fantasy. But now I changed that from Boys Backyard to Backyard Boys because Boys Backyard kind of sound a little fruity. You know what I mean? Kind of sound a little fruity. Y'all might some of y'all might think, yeah, it does sound a little fruity. Some of y'all might think, nah. If you wanted to name that, you should have kept that name. I should have, right? Exactly. I never thought I would get to this point in life where I was like, yo, it really is time for you to really have something that you are so compassionate about, so you love so much. Nigga, won't you just do it? You're not getting any younger. You old. I mean, you ain't old, but you getting older. I'm about to be 30 years old in 2021 of this year. So I'm about to be hitting my 30s. So I need to start this shit ASAP. Do I know everything about the hip hop? You know, the pros and cons and in the hip hop world industry? A little bit. Maybe not 100%, but a little bit I do. And y'all definitely gonna see on that. And so that's the reason why I don't know if I gave y'all all the information. The reason why I named something, called something Backyard. It's the real reason. Like I said, the reason is because that was something that I had for a while, for years, since I would say, I gotta say probably like when I was like, I don't know, probably 17. No. I'm gonna lie. I take that back. Probably 15. Probably even 15 to 16 years old. Probably started it. Probably started it then. I probably started that name then. But then I got the fantasy didn't start kicking in, and I didn't start pretending that I had a record label, quote unquote, until I was like 17 to 18. And then 19, I carried it on 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Now, I'm still carrying. I stopped carrying on that quote unquote have your own record label fantasy when I turned the age of 27. I really stopped then because I was like, all right, for real. Now it's not funny no more. Now it's a fantasy. You don't have the funds. You don't have no investors. Nobody's gonna help you with it. Cut it off. End it. You know. But now that I'm 29, I gotta be real serious about it for real. Now, I'm not going to say I'm going to quit my day job, because you can't quit your job because you ain't got the money and you damn sure ain't making more that you making now. But I said by the end of this year, my small production company that I have, that I made logo already, and it's already on the t-shirt. I know I got to put a lot of work and effort into it to make it look like something. So y'all won't be like, oh man, it's the same old thing. It's the same thing I'm saying every day. Everybody talking about they got a production, da-da-da-da-da-da. You ain't doing nothing special. That's cool. You can feel that way. Don't matter. So I got a lot to learn about engineering, because I want my production to be not just a small business, but the biggest, the biggest production that possibly could be. Most deaf. So yeah, that's kind of the reason why. I just wanted y'all to tell a story. I wanted to tell y'all a story about what backyard came from and why that is it such important as a production, and why is it going to be so important as a tattoo company, a tattoo brand too. So that's the reason why I like Backyard, and that's the name I'm gonna keep on running. I'm gonna rock that name until the wheels fall off. You feel me? I'm gonna be the COO of that. Nobody else is gonna be the CEO of that. I'm gonna be the president. And if I do have somebody that I want to be the CEO of that I trust very much, and we get very close, or if it's a family member or relatives or something like that, or a best friend, then I'll make them that CEO. But until then, I'm the president, and I ain't looking for no CEO right now. It got to get better and got to be existing a little bit quite more before somebody be part of it. So, yeah. So that's the story of why I like the name Backyard. And if y'all want more questions on it and everything, hit me in the comments. In the comment section, I'll tell y'all anything that y'all need to know. Alright, peace out. Love y'all. See y'all in the next video. Make sure you comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications. Like I said, the grind won't stop. 2021, we're rocking till the wheels fall off. Peace.